Greetings, everybody. This is going to be a pick a card reading, and this is going to be what is the universe trying to tell you, or what is source, what is God trying to tell you, what messages are they trying to send you. So I have 3 archangels for you guys to choose from, and I will shuffle on camera. So our first archangel we have is Zadkiel. Our third archangel is Jeremiel, and our third is Gabriel. Okay, so I'll give you guys a moment to meditate on the archangel that resonates with you the most, and then we'll go ahead and start the reading. Feel free to pause so that we can go ahead and, meditate a little longer, and then we'll go ahead and start the reading. Let's go ahead and start with Archangel Zadkiel. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys a quick, introduction into who Archangel Zadkiel is. He is the righteousness of God. That's what his name means. This is the Archangel of freedom, mercy. So he helps us with seeking God, or seeking divine presence and source in prayer, usually prayers of forgiveness and deliverance and things like that. So, yes, and allegedly he appears in the Bible in Genesis 22 when Abraham was instructed to sacrifice his son, which was said to be a test from God, and the angel came to him. The angel that they're referring to allegedly is Zadkiel in the Bible. And his message, he came right before Abraham was about to sacrifice his son. And it's a parable of your willingness to sacrifice the things that you love. Now, literally, I don't resonate with that in a way like, okay, I'm going to put my child in that type of situation. But it's a parable of being a faithful servant. So some people might not like that. They may not agree with that. But yeah, that's just a quick message on who Zadkiel is. So let's see what your spiritual team wants you to know. What is their message for you at this time? What is the universe trying to, what messages God, your angels, your ancestors, whatever, your source is trying to relate to you. Okay. You have 2 aces. You have the Ace of Cups. And you have the Ace of Pentacles, which are children. So some of you guys could be asking about children. When is that going to happen for me? When is that going to manifest for me? Am I going to have more? I feel like this could be a good confirmation. Dolphins may resonate with you. Rabbits may resonate with you. It's a sign of fertility, really. A sign of fertility with the rabbit. So the angels here, the Ace of Cups is Archangel Haniel. If you want to look up what Archangel Haniel is, Archangel Azrael for the Ace of Pentacles, if you want to look into those archangels as well. So the Ace of Cups says a beautiful new emotional experience, a romantic relationship or deep friendship, an awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual insights, a love letter, a new home. The Ace of Pentacles says a windfall of abundance, wise counsel or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. So some of you guys could be purchasing your first home. It looks like a mansion. Some of you guys may be starting school. Your child may be starting school soon. preschool, something like that. But I more so feel that these are blessings that are coming your way that Spirit is giving you insight about. Some of you guys, these are spirit babies that are coming to you that you might resonate with mermaids. You know, you may resonate with um, the oceans and the seas and things like that. The Little Mermaid. I feel like it's also for you to tap into your inner child at this time so that you can get these psychic insights. Maybe you're a little too serious right now. You're not able to fully grasp what's going on in your busy life, your busy schedule. Spirit may be using your children to communicate with you. You know, if you guys have a child or kids, they may say certain things or phrases that are meant to stand out. So there's something new coming in for some of you. This is love coming in. This is friendships coming in. This is tapping into your spiritual gifts more. Like I said, new homes. For some of you, a home comes out twice. It says a new home here, and it says significant purchases like a home or vehicle. So that could be something that's coming in. It's some type of blessing that's coming for you. I'm also getting references to the Wizard of Oz. This looks like the yellow brick road. So for some of you, this is a journey within self or to self, and it's like it leads to something new in your life, a new study, a new career, or a new aspect in your career. Okay, so that is the spirit message. I'm gonna read from the book and see what it says for each card, just to go a little more in depth, if you guys don't mind. This card is associated to the High Priestess, and this card is associated to the Magician. So could be something that you guys are manifesting in spirits, trying to give you those intuitive insights and those nudges that something is coming. Okay, so Ace of Cups. It says, this is the beginning of a beautiful new emotional experience. Often it reflects meeting someone who will have an important impact on your life. Sometimes it's a powerful new romantic relationship. It can also be the initial rekindling of a romantic relationship that already exists. Other times it's a new friendship that is platonic but deeply intimate. This experience doesn't even have to involve another person. It could be a situation or a new opportunity that floods your heart with happiness. The Ace of Water can indicate intuitive experiences like the awakening of psychic abilities or new spiritual insights. Trust that the messages you are receiving from the divine and your angels are real, and follow that guidance closely. Additional meanings of this card: a love letter, flirtation, signs from source or your angels, empathy for those around you, and finding a new home. The wisdom of this card is Archangel Haniel can help you process your emotions and increase intuitive insights. Take to heart the message of the High Priestess and go within for reflection at this time. Okay, so let's look at the Ace of Pentacles. I think it's the last suit. Yeah. So it says, look out, it's raining pennies from heaven. An unexpected windfall of abundance comes into your life at this time. So you guys, pennies could be a sign for you guys. Okay. You may be seeing pennies actually. It says it might take the form of a raise, promotion, a new job, or other types of resources like assistance from others or contracts for future wealth. You might meet someone who can introduce you to all the right people to further your dreams. This is a good time to invest in your future or start a new business. Take care to use those resources wisely, but making a detailed plan for your future. Additional meanings of this card: in investing in real estate, receiving a gift, significant purchases like a home or a car, improving health, extreme good luck. The wisdom of this card is Archangel Azrael is, as the Magician, here to remind you that you can accomplish anything so long as you put your positive thoughts and energy behind it. Embrace his assistance to help you soar to new heights. So that is your reading, you guys. Pile number 1. I hope that this was helpful. This came to you at the right time, that something stood out to you in this reading that will divinely direct you and give you clarity and peace. And as always, much love to you guys, and I'm going to move on to the next pile. right. Archangel Jeremiel. Some of you guys may be seeing the number 1010 a lot. That could be a portal, something that's coming to an end and coming to a beginning for some of you. Okay, so I'm just gonna give you guys a few, little insights into who Archangel Jeremiel is, and maybe why you chose Archangel Jeremiel. Keep in mind that this reading is general. Okay. So Archangel Jeremiel is God's mercy. That is what their name means. This angel is responsible for placing the righteous souls awaiting transition after death. Okay, kind of like what Anubis does. If you guys resonate with, Egyptian gods and goddesses, they also help with dreams and visions. Okay, I couldn't find any references in the Bible of, encounters with Archangel Jeremiel. You can do your own research if you feel led to. But yes, so some of you guys may be seeking clarity about a dream or a vision that you had, or going through a transition in your life. Maybe you guys just recently lost someone, or you feel like the other person on the other side is trying to communicate with you, and it's most likely that could be the case for some of you, that there's someone on the other side that wishes to relay a message to you. Okay, someone that has transitioned to the other side. Okay, so let's pull your cards. I'm gonna use the Angel Wisdom Tarot. What message does the universe, God, the ancestors, angels, whatever it is that your source is, what is it that they wish to relate to you at this time? What are your messages? That card trying to go back in. Why are you trying to go back in? That card didn't want to come out. Okay, you guys got 3 cards. Okay. I feel like one more wanted to come out, but I'm not sure. Okay, so you guys have the King of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Wands with Archangel Metatron. And you have the 3 of Pentacles with Archangel Ragael, I believe. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what we get here. So King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and 3 of Pentacles. This is a creative project that you guys have been working on, and it may be paying off. You are getting some type of rewards. Some of you guys, this King of Pentacles could be you mastering something in your financial area, or it could be someone around you that is very wealthy or very good with finances, financial advisory, or this is a earth sign masculine energy that is very relevant to you. Could be someone that is could be someone that doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you it could be. Let's read what the card says, and we'll go a little bit deeper into this. So the card with the King of Pentacles, it says compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded, a time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully, a supportive parent and spouse, a good person to work for. Okay, so these could be the attributes of you or someone close to you, or someone that is going to play a significant role in your financial situation, or this could be a love interest. So they are compassionate, they are well accomplished, they are charismatic, and they are a grounded individual. This person could be financially stable, or financially wealthy. Okay, the Ace of Wands, it has a cute little depiction of Archangel Metatron and his little dragon, which is so cute. It says an amazing opportunity, be bold, courageous, and optimistic. Now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. So there's this energy of a lot of creativity that's springing forth. Some of you guys, you are creating a legacy for your children. Some of you guys are about to meet a man or person that is going to help bring your dreams closer to fruition. You guys could be an artist. This woman is sculpting something here. So you guys could have a young child that inspires you with your creative arts, or you guys are tapping into your gifts. something that you resonated with as a child. Could be a dream job, something that you've always wanted to do as a child. That gift never really went away, that passion never really went away, or spirit is re-sparking, or you're going to meet someone that may spark that creative nature back into you, or help you to find that inner child spark again that maybe you lost at some point. So you have the Three of Pentacles. It says, do what you love. Recognition for the highest quality of work, especially creative endeavors, being paid well for your craft, working well with others, an excellent reputation. So you guys might have someone that wants to invest in a project that you're currently working on, or your spouse may be the one that's going to invest in this, but there's something that's being created here. And I'm seeing for some of you, it could be like an art thing. So you guys could be trying to sell some art. Maybe your art's not selling, but then you have this one potential buyer that's going to put a lot of money into this, or is going to invest a lot into your project. I feel like some of you guys could be at a place where you feel like you're too old to accomplish your dreams, or it's never going to happen, it's never going to come to pass. You could be, some of you guys could be in your 40s, late 30s, and you're kind of like, okay, well, this is not going to manifest, this is never going to happen. But Spirit is saying to you that continue to focus on what it is that makes you passionate, and be courageous and bold and optimistic about your creative passions. If you're being guided to take some type of action, do it. Make those calls. There might be some calls you might need to make, but I feel like this King of Pentacles, he stands out a lot to me. I'm going to read what the book says, okay? It's a lot of earth energy here, so some of you guys could be earth signs. Let's see. Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Okay. The Earth is the last suit in this deck, so got to go all the way to the back. Okay, so the King of Earth says, no, 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 I'll pay for it. I insist. That is the quotation. That is the quote from the King of Pentacles. So somebody is going to invest in you, or you might be guided to invest in someone else. If you have the means and you feel led to, you could be that supportive person, or this is someone else wanting to invest in you. Okay, so it says you or your situation. As I said before, the king, the queen, and king of earth are quite similar, so some of this will sound familiar. As the king, you are generous, successful, accomplished, compassionate, and grounded. As a provider for your family, you definitely have the Midas touch. Seriously, everything you work on turns to gold. That being said, you also have a heart of gold. You care deeply about the people that work for and with you, those in need, charitable causes, and the environment. To outsiders, it may appear as though money just falls magically from the sky for you, but the truth is that you are very much a hard worker. Your spouse might say you are a workaholic. But that doesn't mean you are avoiding your family because they are your number one priority. As a business leader, you are savvy and unshakable. People who want to be successful would be very wise to watch you closely and follow your lead. Much like the Queen of Earth, you revel in the finer things in life, and that's part of the reason why you work so hard. You love luxury, gourmet foods, and the most exquisite art. And that's why this person, if you guys are an artist, someone wants to invest in your art. That makes sense for some of you. You also love showering your family with gifts that come from fruits of your labors. You have your causes, and you are diligent about promoting them. You aren't about marching against injustice or making a speech at a rally. And yes, your wallet is open to them just as it is to your family. So this person could invest in charitable causes. They may believe in your cause. Like, this is someone I feel like is very generous. So it says, words of awareness. Does your spouse know what that costs? Oh, she bought it for you. Of course she did. You know you could go home every once in a while. You don't have to work 24 hours a day. Why do you think what those other CEOs think? Or why do you care what those other CEOs think? So some of you guys, your job, your passion, your career may not resonate with everybody. And Spirit is saying not to knock that down, because there's somebody that's going to see the value in it and they're going to want to invest in you. Some of you, there's someone that is watching you. Other people, it says, generous, if this is another person other than yourself, says they are generous, responsible, professional, hardworking, gifted, charitable, successful, accomplished, powerful, prosperous, compassionate, grounded, ruthless, untrusting, power hungry, money hoarding, and prioritizing, if that is their shadow attributes. Additional meanings of this card: a generous and compassionate employer, a natural business sense, fighting for what is right, an environmentalist, and a thriving career, financial security, and nearing retirement. Okay, so let's look at the baby and Ace of Fire, little Archangel Metatron. It says, this is it. Get ready for an amazing new opportunity. Usually this card relates to career prospects or creative endeavors, but it could also be anything connected to topics you're passionate about. It's time to be bold, courageous, and optimistic about the future. If you've had a project in mind and have been tossing around an exciting new idea, now is the time to take action. This is where you change your life. So, what are you waiting for? Get busy. Okay? Shoot, go off into the land of dreams come true. Additional meanings: creating a new business, career changes, birth announcement, job offers or promotion, self-expression. The wisdom of this card relates to the dreamer, which is the Fool card in this deck, the excitement of beginning something new. Archangel Metatron can help guide you through the process if you are feeling uncertain or fearful. Okay, let's look at Miss Three of Pentacles here. It says this card indicates that you are doing something you have an immense passion for, usually of a creative nature. Your work is of premium quality and reflects impeccable taste. The angels want you to know that you'll be rewarded financially with great recognition. So as long as you pursue only the highest standards, it's important that you limit your work partnerships to people who share your excitement and who enjoy creative collaboration. Remember to be a team player and cooperate with others, as this is a part of your excellent reputation. Someone is watching how you work with others. Someone may want to add you on their team. You may be looking to someone else that you want to add on your team. Take what applies, but that's what I'm saying. Additional meaning says being an artist, teaching others a skill, being compensated for your talents, attaining mastery at what you do, moving up in your career. Wisdom of this card: Archangel Raphael brings people together in wonderful ways. He blesses relationships with compassion, creativity, and justice, so that astonishing progress can be made. Okay, so that was your reading, you guys. I hope that this resonated with those whom it was meant to resonate with, and that you took what stood out to you, what resonated with you. Okay, much love as always. Until the next reading. All right, so if you guys were drawn to Archangel Gabriel, this is your reading, okay? And keep in mind, this is general, so not everything is going to resonate with each and every one of you, okay? So please use your discernment. I have a feeling that a lot of people were drawn to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel is a popular archangel, okay? Someone's name may even be Gabriel, and that's why you chose this card or this pile. I am going to shuffle on camera, but before I pull the cards, I just want to give you a little background on who Archangel Gabriel is and why they are such a popular and special angel. Archangel Gabriel is the angel of God. That's what their name means. This is the angel that is described to stand in God's presence, as he was chosen by God to deliver important messages. So they were a messenger. They're also known as a messenger of God as well. Archangel Gabriel appears in the book of Daniel, chapters 8 and 9. Daniel was a seer in the Bible who had many visions of the future. Okay, so they were, I guess you could say they had the gift of premonition. It was after a vision that Archangel visited Daniel in the Bible. Gabriel was called upon to explain the meaning of a vision to Daniel, illuminating what was to come. So, Archangel Gabriel could be good to call on when you need help discerning a message or a vision that you receive, maybe even a dream. You guys might resonate with pile number 2 when it comes to visions and dreams. He also appears to Zechariah in the Bible in Luke 1:11. Gabriel gave Zechariah the news that his wife Elizabeth would bear a son. Though they were an elderly couple, they had troubles with conceiving. So you can imagine receiving a message like that, be like, yeah, right, like, how is that gonna happen? My wife is old, I'm old, how are we gonna have a baby? So later on, Zechariah and Elizabeth give birth to John, which is known as John the Baptist in the Bible. The name John was given to Zechariah for the child, because this child had a specific purpose. Okay, this same angel also visited Elizabeth's cousin, which is known as Mother Mary. So, interesting enough, the same angel delivered a message about a conception and a birth that would be very special as well, Jesus' birth. So Jesus and John the Baptist are cousins. John the Baptist, there's a story in the Bible where he baptizes Jesus, and that's where John witnesses the Spirit of God descending into Jesus like a dove, which you can find in the book of Matthew chapter 3:13 through 17. Anywho, so the angel who brought Mary the news that she would become pregnant and give birth to Jesus in Luke 1:31 through 38, he visits her months after he delivers a message to her cousin Elizabeth's pregnancy. So they both bear witness to each other's miraculous births, okay, and pregnancies. So Gabriel visited Mary and told her also about her cousin Elizabeth's pregnancy. So yeah, this speaks of prophecy. So some of you guys could have the gift of premonition. Some of you guys may have the gift to prophesize over your own self or others. That might be your gift. It could be something that's hidden, or you're trying to strengthen it. You're trying to further understand it. So Archangel Gabriel could help you with discerning messages, okay? All right, let's pull some cards. See what we got going on here. What is it that the universe wants you to know? God, source, the divine. Okay, you have the dreamer. Oh, you got all majors. Oh my goodness. Wow, okay. So you have the dreamer, the world, and balance. So the dreamer is the fool in this deck, and balance would be the temperance card in this deck. Okay. So the dreamer is with Archangel Metatron. The card says, a new start, trust yourself, push your fears aside, and take a leap of faith. Okay. The world card. So you have the beginning and end card of the tarot. That's interesting. So the world card with Archangel Jophiel says, a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual enlightenment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. Then you have Archangel Zadkiel, which I did choose him as one of my piles for these readings. If you guys feel led to look at that reading, you guys can do so. He comes in saying the blending of ideas of others with your own to create something extraordinary, successful compromise, the power of diversity, self-control, patience, and balance. Okay. So it looks to me that you guys are about to step into a new cycle, a new chapter in your life. I feel like you're being completely divinely guided, divinely led. Timing is of the essence. You don't have time to worry about how it's going to play out. Oh, I'm not ready. Like, you got to put that, you got to cast that to the side. You got to put the fears to the side, as the card says. Can't be worried about what you have and what you don't have in this season. If you're led to something, if you're being called to something, Spirit is saying you got to act on it. and you will have success. I feel like you are closing out a cycle or a chapter. Spirit is very proud of the things that you've accomplished thus far. Um, I also feel like this is a time where you may be more open and more receptible to link up with others, or more receptible to divine assistance or divine help. Maybe in the past you were someone that tried to do everything by yourself, do everything by the book, you know, feeling like you needed to control the ins and outs. Okay, it should go like this. No, I can't do that. No, or maybe if I just, and Spirit is saying now is the time to throw all of that to the wind. Not saying that you are not to use discernment and be mindful and careful, but it's like discern between a fear and what sound guidance, if that makes sense. Because sometimes we can overdo things, we can worry, we can stress ourselves out. So the fact that you have all of these majors lets me know that you are definitely divinely being supported and encouraged in some area of your life, of your choice, where you are to take a leap of faith. You're being guided to take a leap of faith. So you're working in collaboration with your spiritual team. But let's look at the book and see what we get. So for some of you, this is like completely starting a new path, and it's not easy. You might be guided to move, to travel, and it's a fear around it. The Spirit is like, we got you. We got you. There's so much support here that you have. Okay, so the dreamer is the Fool. It says, Archangel Metatron is known for watching over very sensitive people, especially children. Here, he is watching over the dreamer as he steps through the doorway into his next life. Ready, set, go. This is the beginning, or perhaps a new beginning for you. The Dreamer card is a faith. It represents the moment when something new is born. The dreamer is incarnating into a new lifetime, but the card meaning is symbolic. It might be a new life where you begin a relationship, a launch of a different career, or have a spiritual awakening that changes the way you see the world. The energy of this card requires that you believe in yourself, in the divine's love for you, and its desire that you find joy. It asks that you let go of anything that might hold you back from your life purpose or following your passion. If you do that, nothing can get in your way. Nothing will stop you from making your dreams come true. An additional meaning of this card: leaps of faith, a new beginning, exciting opportunities, being your unique self, a new adventure. All right, let's see what the World card has to say with Miss Jophiel. So Archangel Jophiel is here to help you celebrate your amazing success. Rose petals rain down upon you as a reminder that you are a perfect child of the divine. Wholeness, completion, epiphany. These are the words that describe the World card. It's a time of joy, joyful peace, or spiritual insight, so there are reasons to celebrate. Metaphorically, the word represents a life that has been brilliantly lived, but it can just as easily be a project you've successfully completed, or the attainment of spiritual enlightenment. Imagine your guardian angels and all the archangels giving you a round of applause, jumping for joy on your behalf. You have the magic touch at this time, able to either repeat past happy experiences or create brand new ones. The choice is yours. However, in the meantime, add your own applause and applause to the choirs of the angels. Bravo. Additional meanings: total clarity, a cosmic awareness, a journey that's now at a joyful end, great achievements, new beginnings, the freedom to go in any direction, a sense of completion. Okay, let's look at balance. Archangel Zadkiel is here to help bring balance to your situation. With warm colors rising from one cup and cool colors rising from another, the full rainbow of options is present only where they meet. A quote from the ancient philosopher, it reads that the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It encapsulates the balance card. At this time, ideas from multiple sources or efforts that are the result of contributions from more than one person will create something bigger and better than each individual might have offered alone. So you're coming into a new you, a new self. So you're going to align yourself with new people, and spirit is going to bring people into your life and you into their life, where you guys are going to create something special. This could be a collective thing, like creative project. It could be some source of healing through connecting with others. Could be a part of your purpose. Okay, where did I stop off at? Now is the time to be open to compromise and cooperate with others. The perfect resolution is one in which each person's input is taken into consideration and blended into a win-win that everyone can feel good about. This could be a good time for finding your own personal balance. Go for quiet walks, talk to your angels, and release whatever anxieties are currently challenging you. Be open to the aha moments and the epiphanies from the divine. Additional meanings of this card is moderation and self-restraint, merging viewpoints to create a superior opportunity, a moderate pace, striving for an appropriate reaction to the situation at hand, and waiting for perfect timing. Okay? So everything is in divine alignment, divine order. Divine intervention is happening in your life. Your spiritual team is proud of you. You've made it to another chapter of your life, a new cycle. So like I said, it's interesting that you have the beginning major arcana card and the last major arcana card here in the same spread. So that is the beginning and the ending, okay? Yes, this is a good energy for you. Whatever is going on, you gotta have faith. And sometimes it's faith in things that you can't see. Usually that's what faith is. It's things that, the things that you can't see, okay? You're not always going to be able to, you're not going to be able to always have that reassurance that if I do this, this is going to happen. And you got to walk by faith and not by sight. Thank you, God. You know what's crazy? I was trying to think of what that is. Like, I was trying to think of what the verse was that speaks about faith. It's 2 Corinthians 5:7, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't think of it. And then something popped up on my phone that says walk by faith and not by sight. So Spirit, I thank you, God. I thank you for that message. Please take that whatever you believe in, sometimes you got to walk by faith and not by what you see. If you get caught up in what it looks like and what it seems like, you'll give in to human circumstances and things like that, and then you kind of put God or spirit, source, whatever you call it, into this small box, when the divine is the alpha and the omega, the beginning and the end, that can foresee your beginning and your end. You got to give spirit a little more credit than that, your angels a little more credit than that. So I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I send you guys much love, and until the next reading, take care, be blessed, be safe. Until next time.